On this episode of Two Tickets, Please.
What's his word? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you hit your head on one of those cliffs, girl?
Man, I'm tired.
Right.
But we got a, what is the word?
Girl, what
We're
are you
so
looking
old.
for?
It's like a magazine.
Hello, and welcome to Two Tickets, Please. I'm Art. Well, about to record an episode, but I haven't heard from Amber in a while. She's still off on her big old adventures, so hopefully she's okay. And, well, hold on. Oh my. Amber, you're here. You're alive.
I am. Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Cool. Where were you? Girl, you been? Those are fetching sunglasses. Very posh.
It's funny that you should ask that, but here,
Look at that. That's money.
that is indeed.
Wow.
Hey, everybody.
Hi,
It's
guys.
Good to be back in the Two Tickets studio. And I am happy to report that I have survived my adventures as a cultural attaché.
Consultant.
A consultant.
Cliff diving in the Caribbean.
Cliff diving. I
So-
made a splash.
Did you? Nice.
Thank you.
Did you catch the attention of the Olympic committee to make it a sport there? Or
I mean, I don't think I really stuck the landing.
bummer. Well, I've been holding down the fort without you.
And you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yes,
but
indeed.
I've missed my partner in crime,
I'm back.
and you're back.
Yeah.
So cool.
Just in time
Yeah.
for The Devil Wears Prada 2.
2.
I'm feeling fab, I'm feeling free, I feel exceptional.
You are here to help us through our current scandal.
Click, 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 everywhere I go.
But I did not hire you, and all I need to do is bide my time until you fail. Won't you take the train, dear?
Might show up late, might be on time, just wait, I'm coming.
This legacy sequel that reunites the original main cast, Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci, 20 years after the events of the 2006 film, following a near-to-retirement Miranda Priestley as she navigates the decline of traditional publishing.
I just love my job.
That's what we're covering today.
Yes.
We
look at
just
this.
got back from the theater from watching this one, and well, of course, we have thoughts, we have questions, we
We
have
do.
posers, and we had a good
Yes.
time. I had a good time.
We got some fantastic movie
Swaggies.
swag tonight. So
We got
we got
swaggies.
these Devil Wears Prada sunglasses, which
Mhm.
were super cool. And we have an episode, or I shouldn't say an episode. We got a, what is the word I'm looking for?
What's his word? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you hit your head on one of those cliffs, girl?
I'm tired.
Right.
But we got a, what is the word?
Girl, what
We're
are you
so
looking
old.
for?
It's like a magazine, like a volume one.
Yeah, a special
I
edition.
said episode, but it's not an
A
episode.
special edition, one of a kind print.
Yes.
Only getting is at the movies. It's swag.
Yes,
We got swaggies.
we did, and we're not going to open it because
I'm
it's
not going to
pretty,
open mine either.
and it's in plastic. And so, for anybody out there that got one tonight as well, and if you do open it, I'd be interested to see what's inside. But I don't want to ruin it because it's super cute.
I don't
So,
know, man. It's kind of like having a box of Poke cards,
Yeah,
and you want to save it for because you don't know what's in there. But
yeah,
I want to know what's in there.
I do too.
So we'll probably have to pay somebody for like $5 whole.
Yeah, $5
$5 whole. I'm gonna have to go work a
Wow.
paper route just to get that together.
They don't do papers.
Huh?
We learned
know-
that in this movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
You see how that went?
Then we tie that in. We're professionals. We've been
Yes.
doing this for
We've been doing
3
this for
months?
like what, 3 months now?
yeah. I mean, pros.
Yes. So
So-
The Devil Wears Prada 2 is the sequel, for those of you that don't know, to the original Devil Wears Prada, which came out in 2006. So we are 20 years down the road, and the cast is returned. We have the incomparable Meryl Streep,
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway,
Yeah.
Stanley Tucci. We just love Stanley Tucci. But we have some additions to the cast, which is fantastic. We have Kenneth Branagh
Oh,
putting
I
in
love
his
that guy.
Kenneth Branagh in this.
Love that
We
guy.
have who else did I want to mention that we added into this cast? We added, of course, Emily Blunt is returning. And you can see her. She is the cover girl
Flipping
for our
gorgeous,
Runway
too.
episode.
My God.
Justin
Beautiful.
Theroux,
Lloyd.
right?
I want him to say Lloyd.
And all of his forehead and prosthetics
Bless
showed
him.
up in this movie.
Bless him.
And of course, we have a couple of little small cameos by the Charlie's Angel, Miss Lucy Liu herself. Welcome to the party, Miss Lucy Liu. And then,
That's
of course, sprinkled throughout, we had some celebrity cameos.
Some big ones.
Topped off by, I think, the stunning top of the list.
Well, hold on.
We haven't got there yet.
Yep.
But
So I'm all, ooh,
yep.
Don't jump the gun.
Nope, not jumping.
Okay.
But we did have some fantastic cameos. So
Yes, we did.
Are
we ready?
We are ready.
Spoiler alerts, guys. We're
Yes.
gonna go deep in this episode. We're not gonna zhuzh around it whatsoever. This one I was actually excited to see this movie because I really did love the first one.
Yes.
I loved it a lot. So it's like, you know what? I want to see what everyone looks like 20 years down the line. And of course, since everyone's a part of Hollywood, everyone looks fantastic.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk about this movie. If you haven't seen The Devil Wears Prada, please go see it. Check it out in your theater. Come back, join the conversation. Let us know what you think. And if you don't care about spoilers, stick around and watch the episode. So you have been warned.
All right.
So let's get into it.
Start
Emily, tell me what you thought about the movie. Like, let me back up. Emily, tell me what you liked about the movie.
Emily? Am I Emily now? God. Okay. Hey, guys, it's me, Emily.
Do I know you?
Oh, yeah, it's me, Emily. So what I thought.
What did you like about this movie?
What I liked about this movie, I would say just seeing everybody again, it really, for me, to sum it up how I felt about this movie, it was really like bringing it back a sweater vest, cerulean color, seriously, putting it on and getting that familiarity of bringing something back.
Yep.
But the excitement of all the new things that you're adding to the piece that you put on.
Okay.
The new shoes, the new everything. So I was in for penny a pound, but for the old nostalgia, which they didn't beat you over the head with.
Okay.
But I was really, it felt like a comfortable visit to friends that we haven't seen in 20 years.
I like that you went with a fashion metaphor there.
Thank you.
Well done.
So that's why I liked about the movie, the familiarity. It felt like you were visiting old friends, putting on new fashion pieces and just seeing what story unfolded. I was in it to enjoy myself wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what I liked about this movie.
Go ahead.
I liked a couple of things. So I agree with Art 100%. I do think it's lovely to go revisit some characters. I think The Devil Wears Prada is one of my comfort movies. When I don't know what to watch and I just want to put something on, I will put this movie on because it's never not entertaining. So revisiting all those characters, seeing where they are, catching up with them, they all do look fabulous. So we'll put that in there. I think the fashion, as always, it could not be on point. Sorry.
Leftovers from the Caribbean?
Pause.
Girl, you better get your shots.
So.
Oh my God.
I brought back Mongolian chicken fever. It's fine.
With a side of rice.
With a side of rice. So I really enjoyed that. I also enjoyed the soundtrack. I think there was some great, fantastic music in this. I said fantastic, but there is a great soundtrack that accompanies this movie. And I liked that a lot.
Very French feeling jazz. It was really, they did a good blending of some of the old kind of jazz pieces, it blended into the new modern times. So it was kind of cool to hear again.
Yeah, and there was a lot of club techno.
That was fun.
Yeah, there was some fabulous runway music. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
Fabulous runway music.
Fabulous runway music.
Art.
Yes.
Tell me what you didn't like about this movie.
What I didn't like about this, I would say what I didn't like about this movie, or what really didn't kind of jazz me about this movie, the story was okay. Like I said, it felt like, let's say The Devil Wears Prada was a series on TV and they decided to finally go big and make a movie about it. That's kind of what this felt like. It wasn't super like, stakes were really super high. You know, it's kind of like what the familiarity of the first movie, all the brand new cool things were in that one, kind of like other movies we've seen. These are the sequels. And I would say that for me, it wasn't a super thrilling story. I was just happy to be there.
I think that's fair. I was jazzed to see this movie 100%. But for me, this one did not, I hate to say it, it did not hit the mark for me. I loved a lot of pieces of this movie, but I feel like obviously a character like Miranda and the way that she operated 20 years ago would now land her in hot water with
Which she was trying to
HR
watch.
department,
Right there with her to make sure she was saying the right
cancel
things.
culture,
Yep.
right? And so
Pardon.
one of the most amazing things about The Devil Wears Prada is the claws that Miranda Priestley has, and they declawed the cat.
They
in
did.
this movie. They declawed her. They made her vulnerable. They made her, they took off her armor. They showed some weaknesses. And when I think back to that character, and I even think about the Vogue shoot that just got done with Anna Wintour, in the Miranda Priestley character, she is a boss. You know what? And in this movie,
The word is bitch. She was a boss bitch.
but I didn't know if you had to bleep it. So
Who
anyway,
cares?
but the point is, they completely declawed her in this movie, and I kept waiting for the character to show up, and I don't think that she ever did. Everybody else came to her rescue, and that was one of the things about Miranda Priestley. She didn't need anybody to rescue her because she was playing the long game.
She was demoted.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was just, I was kind of shocked, and that hurt me, and I did not care for that. And I just feel like
your hero was.
Yes. I mean, she was fierce and everybody was afraid of her. That was the oomph that was that character
20 years ago.
Yes. And when you take that all away and you douse her in cancel culture and you take away all the things that made her
Technology.
right, 100%.
These things right here. These things are what this magazine is fighting against.
Right. Because
and have to work with. They're basically working with the Matrix.
Yeah, we're talking about the death of print media, right? Which we know is a thing. We're talking about, online, learning how to navigate in a different space, in a different medium, and the change. And I think that's all valid. And I think the story was all valid in that aspect. But, Stanley Tucci was always the heart.
He was.
He is still the heart, but I don't think he got
a true time to shine again.
He really didn't. Like, he was so fantastic in the first one, and I think I don't think they gave him a lot to work with. And Anne Hathaway, I love Anne Hathaway. I love me some Anne. I think she's amazing. But I just don't understand how Andy has been this amazing award-winning journalist for 20 years.
Yep.
Shows back up at Runway and turns into a 12-year-old. And is all
fish
giggly.
out of water again.
Right.
See, and that's the thing they were trying to revisit, the fish out of water things. Like that happened in the first movie. That's when they revisited it. Here's like, we've already done this bit. This has already been done before.
Come in with your empowerment. Come in like the badass award-winning journalist that you are and have some backbone.
Yep.
Right. And I feel like there would have been more respect. There would have been more conflict, maybe. There wasn't a lot of conflict even in this movie, even though there is a big issue, which we won't spoil for you guys, but there's a big problem that's trying to be solved. And even though you have that looming thing that's happening, you never really feel, like you said, like there's any dire circumstances or any.
No. And the one thing I didn't like about too with Miranda, the character who was Miranda, even though it's 20 years after what you would consider to be her prime back in those days, to what she is now, the way they kind of, in some scenes, the way they played her out, like she was starting to age in the mind. Miranda was intelligent and could adapt, and for what wasn't working these days that used to work 20 years ago, I know that version of Miranda could adapt easier than what they did here. They almost made her like she was addle-brained sometimes.
Frail.
Like she couldn't keep up with a cell phone. It's like,
Right.
So they were really consistent. Sometimes you would be, well, did you post that? Did you do this? Did you do that? And then the next scene should be all, well, what do we do now? You do the same thing you just said. You post it, you put it everywhere.
Correct.
Yeah, that was inconsistent.
Inconsistencies. And so I understand that this movie was probably a love letter and an homage to all of us who have loved The Devil Wears Prada for 20 years. But I do think that this is an example of just because you can doesn't mean you should.
And that's, remember my one trepidation about going to see this movie was how sequels can really let you down. I am perfectly fine if Devil Wears Prada was its own thing one time. And that's it. Lightning in a bottle. That still exists today. It's harder to come by because, let's face it, Hollywood keeps recycling a bunch of different things. And again, they're targeting dollars from our generation, they know that we really wanted to see these people again. And so they said, okay, there's money to be made here. Let's come up with a script. Now, bear in mind, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't, but it felt like an episode of Sex and the City got made into a movie. That's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So I liked it. I still liked it, but
okay.
it wasn't as much of a marvel as the first one was.
It was just okay.
Although I did think the, Kurlovich in this one, Patrick Braumel. I thought he was, I'm sorry, the guy that she fell in love with or hooked up with the first time in the first movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, forgive me. You know, no shade to anybody. I thought that guy was ugly.
In the first movie?
Yes, the blonde guy with the saggy, droopy eyes who needed some preparation.
Oh, you're talking about the guy. It was in Paris. Her boyfriend was actually
her boyfriend was.
chef.
I liked him. I'm talking about the guy she hooked up with in Paris.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so this guy was way better looking.
And he had an accent.
Also barely a thought.
Barely
in this movie.
a thought. I'm not really sure why he was in this movie.
I don't think he served a purpose.
I don't. I thought maybe he was going to have like some secret in, or because in the first movie, if you remember, he had the secret in to get the Harry Potter book.
That's right,
that dude. So he got the Harry Potter book for the twins, the unpublished Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
And so I was waiting for the in. Like, what was this guy going to have? And he really didn't have anything.
I mean,
so I don't know.
Parts he played was charming, was cute.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see more of him. And then just when you should get more, he's gone. He doesn't come back until the end of the movie. So there was
could be
things left on the editing room floor. I don't know. I can't really deal with that at this point. All we can do is deal with the movie that we got handed to in the theater. That's what we had to work with. That character actually served no other purpose than she was looking for love in all the wrong places.
All the wrong places.
Right. So shout out to, however, Caleb Heron. If you know who he is, you know he is. He's a big YouTube personality. He's hilarious. Great guy. I'm so glad to see him in this movie. I didn't know he actually was going to be in this movie. He was the assistant with the glasses. He's adorable. I love that guy. Him and Brittany Broski are huge pals, and it was really cool to see them out of the world of YouTube and onto a very big prominent movie. So hats off to you. That was really cool to see you in there.
Yeah, and as we mentioned earlier, there's lots of cameos. We're not going to spoil the best one for you, but there are a lot of fashion icons. There's a lot of models that show up in some of the footage, which is super cool and a nod to the industry. So,
well, I think we covered it.
I do. Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
So, Art, would you buy a ticket?
I would buy a ticket, just like I said, because it's a nice cerulean sweater, and I want to put it on again when it comes out. So I will buy a ticket, and I will buy the physical media because I am who I am, and I am.
All right.
So that's one ticket for me, please.
I would say I would not buy a ticket. And because of that, this movie really let me down. And I don't want to revisit them. I don't want to revisit a broken, depressing, declawed Miranda Priestley. I want to go back. I want her tossing her coat at me. I want her frothing and seething in anger with an eyebrow. That's what I want. And I did not get it. So for me, I probably will not watch this movie again.
Cool. So when it's on my voodoo, you will avert. So no ticket for you.
No ticket,
one ticket for me. Okay, guys, a misfire. I'm telling you, these nostalgia hits.
It's been a weird year for movies for us.
Year for movies.
Yeah.
And the ones that we were looking forward to and all the hype for it. Yeah, slitting some people down. So what are you going to do?
There we go.
Except for watch our podcast.
Yeah, watch that because it's cool.
Right?
Well, if you guys like listening to me and Art talk about movies and want to hear what we think, we really appreciate you watching. Follow us on social medias. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and you should be watching this episode right here on YouTube. So with that being said,
don't forget to click like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications. Leave comments, guys. We're really serious. We want to hear what you think. We want your thoughts on the projects and what are the things that you want to see us cover. Again, we'll put it on the old schedule and give it a go. But
absolutely.
As long as we're serving our millions of fans, that's what we're here for, guys.
Around the world.
Our fans.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Until then, guys, thank you so much for visiting us.
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it. And keep on watching your movies.
Bye, guys.
Bye.